Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Qasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
We've been out here for too long. You must let us in.
He just let us pass. He's like, you must let us in. Like, well, we did get in. Anyway, guys, what's up? Oh, more talking.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
What is up with Diablo, with their Act 2, and their desert places, with their desert palaces?
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Lies. Alcarnos was the dark work of Magda and her coven, servants of Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Huh. Dun 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 dun. It looks like Leah.
Let me go!
Sounds like her
I
too.
detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
Oh, it's a fight. Flag, 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 flag. I can't. Wow. 0 frames per second for a few seconds there.
I knew you'd come for me.
Okay then.
Go before more guards arrive.
We blew that open pretty good. Well, that was quite the something. There's a hell of an intro for a game episode. A? Oh yeah, A. Just tore them apart. I don't know what was up with that little kid and all. Anyway, guys, welcome back. Can we break this stuff? Sweet. We can break all of this stuff. Yesterday I was playing a little bit with another character, just trying to level up a different guy, play with other friends who had just got the game, things like that instead. And I was paying a lot more attention to like the story and, you know, what characters were saying and crap like that, and all the little text things that kept popping up. And stuff started making a whole ton more sense when I was, you know, actually paying attention. And things were much more coherent. So, just to give a little recap, because I know I've been lost and you know, confused and not quite sure on why we're doing everything that's going on all the time myself. So, I think a lot of that's because I'm spending the whole freaking time talking. But, you know, I don't know, instead of paying attention, it probably has something to do with it. So, just a little bit of a recap. In D1, you know, there was your town of Tristram and blah, 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 and they had some cathedral, but, you know, this evil was starting to spawn in some places. It's like, what's all this evil about? Oh, level 21.
There has to be a way into the sewers from here.
And, you know, the royal family with King Leoric and, you know, his chums, I guess for lack of a better word, they were, you know, the ruling leaders of the town from that area, things like that. Shrapnel, that sounds sweet. So, and of course his mentor was the Archbishop Lazarus, which we've heard several times throughout the course of the story in this game. And so Diablo, you know, he needed a body for his soul stone, and so he corrupted Lazarus to help him out, make this happen. And Lazarus was bringing a bunch of different bodies into the cathedral so that Diablo could overtake one of them. But a bunch of, you know, they kept on dying and crap like that, wasn't working, and eventually Leoric's son, Albrecht, was the one that he ended up taking, Diablo ended up taking captive of. So, you know, trying to shorten the story a little bit, eventually the hero goes and manages to beat up Diablo, and then jams the soul stone into himself so that he can try and contain it, which obviously didn't work, but while he was still human at least, you know, settled back down in Tristram, you know, everything is all hunky-dory at that point, fine and dandy. He started, you know, taking a little fondness to the witch Adria in town, and, you know, one thing leads to another, and they got a little busy, and the way it sounded like, it didn't directly say this, but some of the texts were implying it a little bit, is that, you know, once they started getting together, that Leah shows up as the fruits of their labor. Or, I guess I should say the fruit of Adria's labor. But, whoa. Hydra, sweet. But eventually, you know, Diablo takes over the hero and all that jazz. And Diablo 2 starts off, you go through the game as new heroes and take care of stuff, defeat the Soul Stone, or defeat the Primevals and break their Soul Stones, crap like that, you know. Crap about the World Stone. Archangel Tyrael wasn't supposed to, I know we saw this in the cutscene, you know, he wasn't allowed to interfere with the humans, but he did. So that's what that cutscene was at the start of Act 2 was all about. Was the rest of his order being like, hey, you weren't supposed to do this, and you did. So that's why he got sent back down as a human now, because he interfered with us when he wasn't supposed to, and that him being the falling star type of deal is kind of what messed everything up down here for the time being. So this is where we are because of that, and it also explains a little bit more on why, like 10 episodes ago, or so, I don't know what freaking the numbers are, when Leah kind of went like Super Saiyan and blew all those dudes away with some power, it explains a little bit more on, you know, where she exactly has that power from, because she's, you know, offspring of a witch and a great hero, so it makes a little bit more sense that way. And especially as far as why, like, the evil people are interested in trying to take her over, and, you know, why Cain wanted to keep her by his side and all that jazz. So it makes a little bit more sense as to why she's constantly following us around when she's just an NPC. She's not even a merc, but, you know. And that pretty much leads us to where we are today. So it was just nice to go through that stuff a little bit slower and actually pay attention to the story, and just kind of, it tied things together better. It made a little bit more sense, so I knew why I was going to the places I was going. You know, the importance behind Tyrael's sword that had broken, and why we had to go find all 3 separate pieces of it, and, you know, the implications of what that would do, and things like that. It was just kind of nice.
Adria should be up here.
Adria, oh, the witch, she's still hanging around. Sweet. So I just figured I would get everyone basically up to speed as far as I was up to speed with it as well. Because it was just, I don't know, it felt better. I know I mentioned previously how I was like, oh, in D2 I knew what I was doing and why, and I don't in this game. Just because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't reading all the little texts and crap. So, stuff like this.
Exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive until she talks. Pain will loose her tongue, but only to a point. Remember what happened with the vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit, but the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
Dude's voice is beastly. But yeah, stuff like that is what I haven't been paying attention to enough.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone. We know of the 3 that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Dun 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 dun!
Seize them!
Well, he got obliterated.
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
Now is not the time for talk.
Well, I want it to be time to talk. How about that, stupid Adria? I always wondered in D2 what happened to you, because in D2... Hold on. Yep! Alrighty. Because I always wondered in D2 you go back to Tristram and, you know, you see the town
I'm
and like,
surprised
some
he
of the...
never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Horadrim texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Because when you were going through Tristram, you
The guards were asking
ran
you
into...
about
God,
this
stop talking.
Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zultan Kulle to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Horadrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dahlgur Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zultan Kulle must live again.
Figures. I love how I'm still holding it.
reunited Leah with her mother, the witch Adria. She spoke to us about the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could permanently destroy the Lords of Hell. I must find it at any cost.
Love how I'm still holding an amulet through the cutscene. So, I'm trying to... Mutiny strategy. No, it's just intelligence. So, I'm trying to, you know, not talk during other speeches and things like that. Make it a little bit easier. But yeah, as I've been trying to say for a while, when you went back to Tristram, obviously in D2, like the town, the buildings were in the same location, same positions and crap, and the same town's members were still alive, but they had been corrupted and demonetized, so you had to kill a couple of them, like Griswold, and you know, you found Wirt's corpse. So, but you know, you never found Adria.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zultan Kulle by the Horadrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return.
But yeah, you never knew or found out what happened to Adria herself, which was always a little, you know, like, where did she go? You know, we couldn't even access that part of the town, so, you know, it was just something I thought of, and now she's back. Alright. Oh, be right back. I guess apparently we're just taking a quick stop in town, so I'm gonna take a quick stop in town as well and pause the video for a second. Alright, we're back in the flooded causeway, which is where they sent us right after being in town. And apparently there's a merchant here. Don't know why. Don't really care. I guess we'll just repair our stuff because we can. Emperor? What's an emperor doing down
Listen
here?
to me. I cannot talk for long. Belial's guards are constantly watching me.
Emperor Hakan?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. But I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the Oasis.
Interesting.
I can open this gate for you.
I thought he was a little punk at first, but I guess he actually does know a thing or two about what he's supposed to be doing. Good job, kid. The Jewel of the East. Oh, exploring areas. That's... No, there's no way Act 2's that close to being done. They must just not have it for exploring other areas, the later ones. Yeah, we just got an Act 2. I mean, really. It's interesting with the way the skills work in this game. I feel like I have to warm up to playing. Whoa. That, like when I haven't played for a little while or I've been playing on a different character, like I forget how it's supposed to, how I'm supposed to go about using her abilities and things like that. And, I played very primitive for a while, and it's like, oh yeah, I still have, you know, this mine I haven't been using yet. And, you know, caltrops I haven't been using, all sorts of other stuff. Like, I never use this shadow power, even though it sounds like it'd be really sweet. Wait, why am I getting hurt when I must have been standing in poison. I thought I was getting hurt from something. From like my own attacks. I don't know. There we go. I really like these twin chakrams.
The evil of Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, was so pervasive that even after he had been defeated and entombed in a soul stone, his demonic essence oozed upwards into Travancore and corrupted the Zakharum priests. Though he fell to the same heroes who killed his brothers, I fear for us, should he ever return.
Well, wait, hold on, it doesn't... What? He fell to the same heroes. So how could he return? Because we killed him and we killed his soul stone. So he shouldn't be coming back. I don't know what that's about. I guess we'll find out, though. I wonder who the expansion pack boss is going to be, because eventually they're going to make an expansion, I'm sure.
Baal was the most brash and reckless of the prime evils. After the Dark Exile, he was contained within the Horadrim Tal Rasha and entombed. Centuries later, Diablo freed Baal, who then corrupted the World Stone to devastating effect for the barbarians who lived near Mount Ariat. The heroes killed Baal shortly afterward.
There you go. So that's what I was talking about earlier this episode with a little bit of the recap. It's good that we got those in time. Perfect episode for it, eh? Boom. I'm gonna start trying to use this mine more often, just throwing it down all over the place. Ow, stuff is starting to hurt. Fine, I'll drink a potion. I don't want to, but I will. You leave me no choice. Oh, stupid buzzards, get down here. Or don't get down here, whatever. They're eventually gonna come down. There you go. There we go. Alright, let's take this ransacked cellar.
The refugees will make fine slaves, and you will make a fine corpse.
It is easy to focus on the dangerous foes one may encounter on the ground. But the blood...
You have done something truly noble, warrior. Let me show you why this room is so important.
Too many people talking at once.
The guards were trying to take these refugees. I did not know what to do. I am not the warrior my father was. Take whatever you want from his chests.
Well, that's nice. We saved some people and got some chests. Can't ask for much more. Long shot, what did I do? Killed 100 wow, 45 yards away. That's awesome. Well, that's what I should be doing as this character, after all. Oh, I can't aim down there? Ah, whatever. Can't be that much longer than 45. I guess 50 yards must be the the maximum range. Whatever. I've been left behind again, slightly. Waterfall, hey, gotta go down there and find a hidden secret room, just like in every Zelda game ever. Boom! That mine tore him apart. Holy crap. Oh, a chipped emerald. Sweet. Maybe I should start putting them in then. Because, I mean, really, what else am I going to do with chip gems? Outside of, you know, trying to save them all. I don't know. I haven't even done anything with the Julia yet to know, like, how exactly it is that you upgrade gems and crap or anything. So, I suppose I still should learn about that before I probably really do anything with them. But, I mean, a couple of chip gems, I probably should just use them. What does it do in weapons? Critical hit damage increased by 10%. In helms, it's 5% extra gold from monsters. I guess I could do that. What else do I have with a socket in it? Just those for now. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about which one I prefer, 5% gold or 10% crit damage. I don't crit that often, but 5% of gold is not that much.
I am well again.
But I suppose I certainly do pick up enough gold, and we certainly deal enough damage. Yeah, I mean, considering how rare it is that you do crit, I mean, if you do a little bit more, we're talking like 15 extra points of damage. I mean, that's just not even a regular... Yeah, that's no big deal. Yeah, so I'll put this in my helmet. Oh, sock it to me. Oh, sweet, and I just found a chipped amethyst. Oh, I would have rather put that in the freaking helm. Whatever. Go figure. Go figure. Sweet, a topaz. Probably just... Really? Like, I just socketed crap and now I find two others. Would have been magic damage. Oh, melee attackers take damage per hit. It's only 2 damage though. That's not enough thorns. I need more thorns to make that worthwhile. They call it thorns because there's an ability in D2 where, like, the ability exact description was, you know, you take damage and you reflect some of that damage back to them, and it was called thorns. So Now they just, you know, give that as its name in general. No longer an ability, it's just a concept, I guess. So, Thorns is, I mean, it was pretty good in normal, but it was worthless in any other difficulty. So, I assume it would be the same here. Holy crap! Giant sword. Look at that thing. That's nuts. Oh, a rare item. Oh, it's a crossbow. Sweet. It's not quite as good as the ones I have, though. Yeah, it's not as good as the ones I have, but it's cool that I found a rare item for myself, at least. Yeah, give me these stupid health potions. Not like I use them, but I may as well carry them. They don't take up any more space. And eventually I'll sell them for pennies. Oh, Amulet of the Leech. Starting to find some better stuff now. I guess Magic Find is starting to kick in with the higher character levels and monster levels. That vortex ability the monk has of bringing everyone to him, that's really good. Because there's so many area of effect attacks. You just bring everyone in and then you crush everything all at once with an explosion. Oh, a new event. Free the guards.
Thank you for saving me.
How many guards and where are they? Oh, there it is. One's down here.
To get out of here.
That sounded like Arnold.
To get out of here.
That was a pretty simple quest. Boom. I need to just start dropping mines wherever the monk is, because he's going to lay dudes onto him. And then they're all going to get blown up behind him. Sweet, a ruby and an emerald. I'm finding gems galore now. I would socket something immediately before finding a bunch of gems. Oh, increases EXP rewarded by 5%? Oh my goodness. I would absolutely have used that. I'm going to save that. I am going to save that for the next helm I get. That's not just a, you know, plus 5 EXP per kill. That's 5%. Totally different realm. I mean, I can't tell, unlike in D2, you know, how much EXP I'm actually getting from stuff, but that was weird. I did less to him with a crit than I did a regular attack. More rubies, sweet. Well, now that I found a second one, I can put that into this bow for plus 2 to 4 damage. It's not much, obviously, but I may as well, because I'm not going to use it in another helm, that's for sure.
I have more control now.
Oh, level 22. Multi-shot, sweet. That sounds awesome. Companion. Oh, badass. Alright, let's get rid of the shadow power because I never use it. Let's get companion. Wait, what do I have? Summon a raving companion from the shadows. Summon a spider that attacks in slow. I need more slow. I absolutely need more slow. Increase. Oh, that's interesting. Well, what got the... Something else got an upgrade. What was it? I don't know where it was. Was it a passive skill? What's Night Stalker? Oh, who cares about that? I don't know what I just got. It said I got some sort of multi-shot thing. I'm very confused. No, summon spider. That's gross as hell. I hate spiders too. Here, let's take this off. And I killed him. Let's see what I get now. A raven. I totally like the raven more, but the spider's better, so... Alright, well, we're going to do some town stuff, so I'm going to pause the video for a second. Alright, everyone, we're back. And let's see what this journal says.
And Caesar companions. There is a witch among them, and another, a girl. Bring them to me along with the black soulstone. They will be searching for the head of Zultan Kulle. Scour the oasis for it. Some old sorcery lingers on the skull, and it must be mine.
He sounds friendly. Sounds very friendly. Anyway, now that we're back in fighting, let's see what this spider dude can do. says that he slows dudes down and attacks them, so let's see how effective that is. I mean, as long as it slows them down, then I'll deal an increased, like 15%, is it? Yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty cool, and, you know, enemies will target him, of course, and, you know, he'll keep dudes slightly up in front as well, and, yeah, he charges up there to be a meat shield a little bit, so, it seems pretty sweet. Anytime you can have multiple party members and extra health and things like that, all for it. Good stuff. Small little dungeon, no big deal. Oh, merchant. Ready merch.
Thought I was a dead man. I pick up
whoa, he's selling a piece of rare armor?
Our water supply. Doesn't pay well, but I find plenty to sell.
Oh, someone bought it. I guess you gotta be quick in the merchants. Everyone has shared inventory and only one of it, so... Oh, I'm feared again. Oh, maybe they don't target the spider for hits, because he doesn't have like a health bar like I expected. So maybe he's not attacked in that sense of the word. I don't know if he necessarily will draw away any fire then. But if he does, cool. If he doesn't, whatever, no big deal. Still helps out, and there's no reason to not use a minion if you got one. Sweet. Alright, what's this? Vitality and EXP. Vitality and gold. That one's more vitality, though. This one also has EXP. But... yeah, I guess I'll put that over there. I'll put this over here. I'll lose a little bit of gold. No big deal. I wonder what my new EXP is now. 60 EXP per kill extra. I have no idea if that's good or not because I can't tell. So, at least in D2, like, it didn't specifically tell you like how much EXP you gained per enemy, but you could look at what you had and how much till the next level, and you could kill a dude and just kind of do the math. So, you know, you were rewarded for using your brain in that aspect, but whatever. It's not necessarily a feature that you can really complain about. Oh, they took this away. Whatever. Let's go. Come on. Alright, we're getting... Alright, so that's probably where we need to go. So finishing out this Dahlgur Oasis. What's up here? Nothing?
You will not enter the aqueducts! Lord Belial demands your blood!
Is this everywhere though? I don't know. Well, I guess it's just a little dead end, so that's good.
This cannot be opened yet.
Okay, cool. So we go there later. That's fine. I'm glad we found it then. So yeah, it's interesting then. It's something that we weren't supposed to find yet, but they still weren't very difficult. Whatever. No big deal.
Three centuries ago, a much smaller Chaldeum depended upon small wells for its water. Then came the mysterious Dahlgur, offering Chaldeum an oasis of unparalleled splendor, located in an area previously thought to be desert, asking only that his name be permanently affixed to the land. Then he vanished into the wastes.
Interesting. Alright, I don't think we've gone into this flooded cave. I'm going to check out what's down here real quick, though. Oh, my little spider friend. Oh. I guess that's where we're supposed to go. Maybe? Maybe they found something up there. Yeah, I think they found something. Yeah, this is just a dead end. I thought I got to the right place, but it wasn't me. I gotta catch up then. Run faster. Gotta find that dude's head. That sounds pleasant. I guess it means he's dead, huh? Yeah, another big freaking ruins place. This is gonna be huge. They still look cool, but... There you go. Chakrams are gonna just light up that crowd. Look at all that. Everything's dead. I like double chakram. Oh, here we go. Here's some dudes. Gold, gold, gold. Crushed. I guess if you get, yeah, such small bonuses like that, 90 XP for killing a bunch of dudes. I guess that means 100 EXP is probably not that much of a deal. So if I'm getting 60 extra per kill, it's certainly not very much. But I guess it's per kill though. So that should add up because we're killing loads of dudes. Who knows? I guess we probably, oh, there you go. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, so we need tens of thousands of EXP to level up, and getting an extra 60 per kill, it certainly isn't a whole lot, but it's one of those marathon type things. I suppose even best case scenario, if I kept it on for a long time, it probably would only help me out, you know, like maybe one level in advance. You know, maybe I'd be 2 levels at most over everybody else at the end of the game on normal. And I don't know, it's just not, doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, especially if levels aren't as critical in this game as they would be in D2 or something else. So
Cool mocks my every step. I try to shut him out, but his chattering is ceaseless. He takes joy in taunting me. I will not rise to the bait. I will not give in to him. I long for the silence that will come once I secure his head away.
That voice sounded familiar. I don't know who, but it sounded like some... I'll be thinking of the movie where I've heard that voice before now the rest of the day, and I'll never find it. Leather belt of the hawk. 7 dexterity? No, I'm pretty sure my belt... Yeah, my belt is better than that, I guess. It's just EXP. And not even very much, of course. Let's get out of there. I've lost my habit of trying to avoid enemy groups now. I guess I'll just have to work on that when it becomes critical, as opposed to doing it when it's not necessary. Oh, chip topaz. Sweet. We named my cat Topaz because of the way they're yellowish gold from video games. Well, I mean, obviously it's a real stone, but I've only seen them in video games. And she's a little golden orange kitty, so... Vengeance! All right. Just got a little bit down there and a little bit over here. Oh, nothing over here. Good. So a little bit down there. Man. Man. Wait, have we been everywhere? I guess I was expecting something else. I guess it doesn't say level 1. So there shouldn't be a level 2. Interesting. Alrighty. Just exploring some random ruins for nothing. Talk to... Or maybe... No, we must have actually accomplished something. Yeah, that must have been that big dude that we got. Because the quest has changed and I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. Nothing new there.
It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
I live again.
Whoa.
Zultan Kulle. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last 2 Lords of Hell.
I
Oh, what the hell? Somebody skipped the words.
I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
Make us whole, Isaac.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Kule's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in the bag.
Oh, great. Put his head in the bag. Anyway, that seems like it's probably a good place to end our episode here. So thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Catch you later, and peace.